All right, it's official. We're back. After not posting a video for the last 26 days, we are finally back, and we have to talk about the comment section because I actually have not been paying attention to this channel in the last 3 weeks. I happen to look on here and I notice that the viewership has declined to a new low. As bad as the comment section was, as much as people like me made fun of it and others made fun of it, and a lot of people were in the comments trashing it, how you got 3 point something million subscribers. By the way, she had 4 before she took over. Once Brett left and she took over, she kept losing subscribers. Now she's at 3.84 million. But what's funny is the viewership is, she has 3.8 million subscribers, but she gets the viewership of a channel that would have, let's say, 10,000 subscribers. Like, seriously, there are channels out there with 10,000 subscribers that get more views than her. It has gotten so bad. So if you guys remember, let's just scroll back up. I started making videos on this woman. I don't remember, like 3-4 months ago, right? Yeah. This is right around the time Brett Cooper left right here, right? So you can see right here. Right here is when Brett left. You can see the last video she made was the Jay-Z video. And then after that, Reagan takes over. Her first video on the channel was probably a big day for her because she's like, I'm finally taking over the channel by myself. Brett's gone. I'm happy. I get to be the star now. She gets 500,000 views on that first video. And then after that, decline. It's like a roller coaster, but you never go back up. It's a roller coaster that just keeps going down. That's what happened here. You went from 500,000 views. I know she had to be happy. She's like, wow, the backstabbing plan worked. I backstabbed my friend, and now I get to be famous. Except it didn't happen. It did not. You are literally being propped up, and Jeremy Bourne's not even the CEO anymore, but you are literally being propped up. And by propped up, I'm not talking about the viewership. You are being propped up. You are being essentially allowed to stay in this situation where you're making money. And if I were to assume, I would assume she's probably making a pretty penny. She's probably making some decent money. You're in a great situation while giving minimal performance. You get to get paid well while being beyond mediocre. So again, when Brett first left, 500,000 views. Then the next video, everybody caught on like, oh crap, they're serious. Brett really left. Next video gets 168,000 views. Let's keep going. She never got 500,000 views ever again. That first video after Brett left, that was the only time she ever got that. After that, 100,000 views. Now, 100,000 views on the video for a channel that has 3.84 million subscribers, it's bad, but it's not the absolute end of the world. You get 100,000 views a video, you could tweak some things, fix the editing, fix the storytelling, maybe change the subject matter, talk about better topics. You know, there's different things you can do to fix it. Maybe better thumbnails. I don't know. When you're getting 100,000 views, you can make some tweaks here to get the viewership up. She couldn't even hold that, y'all. Now we scroll down to 3 months, I'm sorry. Now she can't even get 100,000 views anymore. You're seeing 90,000 views, 80,000 views, 92,000 views, and then it gets worse. We go from 500,000 views to 168,000 views to 100,000 views to 90,000 views. Now we're at 40 to 50,000 views. The decline of the viewership must be studied. This is the largest single decline in viewership I have ever seen for a YouTube channel with 4 million subscribers plus. I have never seen anything like this in my life, and I still can't understand for the life of me why this woman is still able to operate and make money while failing. Wouldn't it be great if we all could work a job and get paid a bunch of money to suck at our job? Wouldn't that be great, y'all? I wish I could do that. The day job that I work, I wish I could work that job and be awful at it, and the numbers not look well, and the metrics be terrible, and I still get paid money. And the CEO just looks and says, hey, well, you suck, but it doesn't matter because I like you. Which, by the way, he's not there anymore. So, Jerry Boring, stepped down or whatever. So what I don't understand is whose decision is it now to keep this woman? I understand Jerry Boring liked her for whatever reason. God knows what happened with them. But for whatever reason, he loves this girl so much, he's fine with her staying in this position, even though she continues to lose money. By the way, we're at the 5-minute mark, so I do want to mention something. So what I have here are these memberships. If you enjoy the content, you like what we do over here, and you want more of that, and you also want like more exclusive videos on certain things, feel free to sign up for the membership. It's $2.99 a month. That's one tier, and you will get access to a lot of stuff. And then there's the God Level GOAT tier, which is $4.99 a month, $5. I feel like these are very reasonable prices. So one is $3. The other one is $5. You pay that for the month. That's a great way to fund the channel. It's a great way to support. And, you'll get exclusive content. You'll get access to badges, different things like that. And it's a great way to help support and fund the channel. So anyway, if you want to support the channel, you want access to exclusive videos, I will be posting. I promise we're not going to do this 20-day thing that I just did where I didn't post for 20 days. Never doing that again. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not going to do that again. So yeah, there's the memberships. Feel free to sign up if you want to support. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. You do not have to. Okay. Let's go back to what I was talking about. So Reagan Conrad. Now we get to the point where we got 40,000 views, 50,000 views. Like, it's getting worse. Fast forward till now, the viewership is now at an all-time low. The viewership is that of what you would see from a beginning YouTuber who has just started. Like, I've literally seen YouTubers who started YouTube 3 months ago and get more views than this. It is scary how low the viewership has gotten. And the other thing that's scary too is it's not like she just turns on the camera and talks like me. What I do over here is pretty simple. I just turn on the camera, I talk. There is a little bit of editing, but for the most part, I turn on the camera and talk. She's got a script. She's got a producer, which she used to be, but now she has her own producer. She's got fancy editors who edit her videos and try to make them cool to keep your attention and blah, blah, blah. She's very careful on how she picks her subject matters. Like, basically, what I'm saying is she has a team that has to get paid, by the way, because nobody's working for free out here. You got a whole team working on the scripting, the editing, the lighting, the cool magic tricks, or whatever the heck you got going on. Your makeup team to get 10K views. You have this entire production behind you doing all this stuff to get 10,000 views, 13,000 views, 14,000 views, 17,000 views, 16,000 views right here. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this. As a matter of fact, I have a theory on why the viewership has declined even more. Because at one point, she was still at least able to get 35 to 50K views, which is still terrible for a channel of her size. But she was still able to do that. Here's why I think she can't anymore. Let's just click on her latest video, right? So I think the reason why the viewership has declined even more is because if you look at the comments, now granted, it's very possible that she just deleted all the negative comments, but I don't know because there were negative comments in her videos months ago, so I don't know. But if you look at her comments now, you don't see a whole lot of hate comments anymore. You don't see a whole lot of people commenting, the copycat Brett Cooper, the Tamu Brett Cooper. Why does this girl still have a channel? Reagan sucks. Like, she was getting, the comments she was getting before. And I think what happened is a lot of the people that were hate watching just left. Because what YouTube does is when people click on the video, they may watch the first 5-6 seconds, whatever. What YouTube will do is they will count that as a view. But really what people are doing is they're just clicking on the video, they're pausing it, and they're immediately going to the comments to either leave a comment about their distaste with Reagan, or they are going to look at the comments to see what other people are saying about how terrible Reagan is for everything that took place and how bad her channel is. I think a lot of those people finally got over it and just left. They're like, all right, I'm done commenting, telling her how bad she is. I'm just not going to watch her at all. I hate this channel. And I think that's what happened. I think 20 to 30,000 of the views that she was getting, of that 50,000 that she would get, were just people who just were hate watching, or people who just wanted to literally go look at the comment section. I think a lot of those people left. So now we're faced with the fact where we see what she really has. And what she really has is about 10 to 13 to 14K people consistently that come back and watch her videos. And I think that is just the craziest thing I've ever seen. The question now is, how long is this going to keep up? At some point, she's going to get fired. Trust me on that. You cannot survive on YouTube being unprofitable for freaking 5 years and think that that's acceptable unless there's something going on that I don't know. So I suspect that at some point she will move on. I don't know what she's going to do. I don't know if her starting her own channel would be successful. I don't know if that will work. But at some point, this little weird dynamic that's going on with the comment section, my prediction is at some point she will be out. I don't know when, but at some point she will be gone. Either they'll replace her or they will just completely shut down the comment section, which I would argue should have been done in the first place. Now, I get it. It's hard to do that when a channel is built to 4 million subscribers and the main host leaves and you're like, hey, we can't just let a channel of this size go to waste. But it didn't work out. You tried something that I thought was a bad idea. Instead of hiring somebody that was actually talented, which I think actually could have worked, you hired the backstabbing producer who comes from the family of producers. And this is what you got. And it's a complete failure. It's the biggest failure I've ever seen in my life. And yeah. Okay. Now that we made it to the end of this video, I can speak on, by the way, this is the end of the video. But I wanted to save this part for the end of the video because I know that if I explain why I've been gone so long at the beginning of the video, a lot of people don't care. They're like, bro, we don't give a crap. Just give us what we came here for. And I did that. So there you go. Now that we're at the end of the video, why have I been gone for 20-something days? Well, it's a bunch of things. Planning a wedding, moving to another apartment. I'm moving, I live in Chicago. I'm moving to another part of Chicago. So getting married, moving to another part of Chicago. I've been going to the gym 5-6 times a week, something like that. I've been really heavily on being healthier, you know. You guys saw the post. I posted the post on my community tab where I lost 50 pounds. That's a fact. I really lost 50 pounds. I have a weird body type, so it didn't go to like my arms or my chest or my shoulders. It went to my face and my stomach. Those are the only two places it went. So I am naturally a skinny dude. So it's like I had skinny arms with a big belly. It was like, oh, no, I can't do that. Like, it was terrible. I think people call it like skinny fat. That's pretty much what I was. I hated it. It was terrible. But I am no longer skinny fat. I am actually in the best shape of my life. I really am. It's pretty dope. At some point, I am going to make a video on how I lost 50 pounds. By the way, I am not fully at my goal weight yet. I got about 10, 15 more pounds to go. So we're very close. Because I want to get back to the weight that I was when I was a freshman in college. And I think I can get there. So why not? I'm only 30 years old. It's not like I'm like 60. Like, I'm still at the point where it's still very easy to lose weight if you just eat right and work out, right? So because I was so focused on losing weight, getting in the gym, getting healthy, the wedding, getting an apartment, I just haven't really had time to do YouTube. It's really hard to do YouTube and also all those other things. That's really the only reason of why I haven't been here. But I won't do that again. I have figured out a way to kind of get that balance where I can still post on YouTube and still do all of those things. But yeah, that's really the only reason why I haven't posted. I wanted to post. There were plenty of things that I saw in the news that I wanted to make a video about. I just didn't really have the time to do it. And honestly, to be honest with you, I actually enjoyed the 26 days that I didn't post on YouTube. It just felt great to get a break. It felt great to get off work and I could just go to the gym or I could go for a walk instead of, oh, crap, I got to make a video. So I got to read about what happened, and then I got to figure out what my take is going to be, and then I have to turn on the camera and give that take. It's like, it could be a lot. It really can. So, yeah, just felt I should give an explanation to those who care as to why I haven't posted a video on YouTube in 26 days. And, again, you have my word. It's never going to happen again. At least I hope. I guess I can't say I give my word because you never know. As we get closer to the wedding, because I am getting married in August, it's possible I might have to do that again for obvious reasons. Planning a wedding is a lot. But besides that, I'm going to do my best to be consistent, continue to post on YouTube. And yeah, I just felt that I owed people an explanation because I did get messages and emails and stuff like that of like, hey, is everything okay? And I do appreciate you guys for checking on me. I think that is important. You know, it's always dope to have people who genuinely care for you and want to check up on you and stuff like that. And yeah, just wanted to say that. So yeah, that's it. That's today's video. I will post a video tomorrow. and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And then, you know, that's the SpongeBob reference if you get it. But yeah, I'm back. I'm going to post. We're here. If you want to sign up for memberships, it's a great way to support. Haven't taken a sponsorship in a long time. Don't really plan to. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching today's video. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.